All right, welcome in everyone. So sorry I had a slight mix-up a little bit earlier. Looks like I actually went on live on Twitch first. Glad to have y'all with us here tonight. We are here with our day 2 of this crab group series here. These are the second group of semifinalists making it in, or potentially making it in. It is going to be the top 8 in this group. We're going to have a look at the standings here in a moment. I actually just went over all of that. Realized I was up over on Twitch. Thank you so much, OBS, for tripping me up a little bit. All right, we do have Extreme Ice over here. And look at this. I see Jayuya here. And I'm definitely seeing some Extreme Slayers members here on this Extreme Ice squad. Love to see it. Love to see it. We did have Durango and Nebula landing out there in South Georgia Pool, and we got Extreme Ice sitting right above them right now, taking shots. AGG V2 is in a fight right now with Rigged Esports. Zeldris gets hit hard, needs to back off immediately. All right, we have 7 Sky moving across that bridge right now, moving into the south side of this map, Military Base Island. BIS and Team 6 exchanging fire right now. That's actually over here on Military Base Island as well. Let's just hop over there real quick and see what's happening. That fight there in South Georgia Pool moving a little bit slowly right now. Yussus is down here from Team 6. The rest of the team is on the north side of that bridge. And Yussus does end up getting thirsty. Let's have a look at our standings real quick, guys. We can get a chance to look at it before the matches started here tonight. Royals of War came into the day #1 overall, 67 points, 30 points ahead of our next closest competitor, Ventru Inc., holding on to second. Real Gangster in third, Sinner in fourth, Extreme Ice NA in fifth, Team Control in sixth, Team 6 in seventh, BIS Esports in eighth. And absolutely looking like an interesting situation here, without question. They're going to be a good battle for those bottom 2 spots there, the 6, 7, 8 spots. Those are definitely going to be highly contested, I have a feeling. Basically, every lower team does have the ability to move forward and potentially get themselves in that top 8 conversation, but they obviously have to show out here on day 2. A few frags would not hurt, a few good placements as well. Let's go see if we can catch the end of this Durango and Nebula fight. There's 2 teams still right next to one another, and Nebula did end up losing but it's a 3v4 situation, and the blue is just about to overtake this whole area. Only first zone though, so obviously not doing too much damage. They can tough it out, but they will have to start considering moving around here soon. We got Energy and the Real Gangster going at it. Oh, over here, we're going to go down to the south real quick where we got Control and XS next to each other. It's Team 11 over here. And I'm inclined to say Extreme Slayers when I see this name, but no. This group is Apex Predators is their name. Team 11, Apex Predators. They're down to 1 member now. Oh my goodness. Control coming in aggressively to finish him off there. Nice push. And they will get out of that full strength. All right, over here, we do have Ventru Inc. pushing into Novo Crates. It looks like they swam across the way. And they do have BIS Esports right ahead of them. Ryder sitting here looking towards Dafter and crew. And just took the shots a little too early. Let themselves be seen, and not at all what Ventru wanted in this situation. All right, next zone does close. It is going to be on the north side of that safe zone. All right, Dafter went down. We still have these two fighting in South Georgia Pool, too. I'm waiting to see the result of this. Who is going to end up winning this one? Able to hit a few shots there on that member down below. Quatch has to back off immediately. Ventru and BIS, Insane, just got knocked. It's a big fight going on down there. Let's try and catch at least the end of it. BIS down to one member left. It's Jader. And Ventru still has, what, 2 standing? Yeah. Ryder and Axial both got knocked. BIS trying to scramble to get this res off to get themselves to a 2v2 situation. Old Gangsters and Sinners are starting to battle it out as well right now. Oh, good shots from Sad. Just able to see that down member. Gator having to take this fight on over here. It looks like, yep. Bio here is pushing. Jader has that S12 in hand. Nice shots. Great jump shots there. Takes that player down. Needs to be careful. Sad looking in the distance. Does hit some damage on this player. And it's a 1v1 situation with these two. A lot of teams up here on the south coast of the mainland looking for positioning. And you can see why. It does look like the next zone is going to shift more to the north side. It could go to the south, which is going to make things crazy. But these teams that have decided to come in towards the middle here are definitely going to be blessed with that. OG and Control. Guys, there's a lot of craziness going on over here. Extreme Ice, Control, Durango, and Nebula still deep out here in the blue. Let's try to at least finish this fight up. It was the first one we watched. It's still going on. Nebula is hurting right now, in a bit of trouble. Pixie Dust and Sane looking for an angle. I think Pixie Dust actually just messed up getting on that roof. They were looking for a position there. I'm wondering if Sane and Pixie Dust are going to try to stay in this area or going to look to back off. There's vehicles here. Yep, it does look like they're going to go for that vehicle. All right, with that in mind, we're going to come back to this then, guys. Let's go see what's happening with OGs out here. Old Gangsters, they lost one earlier. They were able to get them back up to full strength. Down here out to Novo Crates. BIS up back up to 2 members. Jayuya on Sure. We actually just looked at Sure a second ago. All right, NRG and OG. It looks like NRG did come in from behind the Old Gangsters. And they are going to be pushing this, I believe. Prati is down and not in a position to easily get picked up. Fate already taking long shots at these guys. Spec starting to take shots from Extreme Ice over there. NRG gonna move over and focus on that fight now. That does give OGs enough time to get out of there. They're actually just gonna stay put right across the street, so they actually may be able to find another angle back on NRG. All right, next zone does shift over there towards the farm side. Didn't quite go as far north as I thought it would. You see it's covering a good amount of that channel going through the middle, that river, whatever you want to call it. .615, gonna grab that vehicle, may try to rejoin Fate up here. He was actually taking shots towards Fate. Yeah, because Sinners were up here. Yep, I see that. All right, Durango and Nebula. That fight's still going on out there. Pixie Dust, the last one standing from Nebula. It's not looking too good for that solo that is still standing. Extreme Ice moving over a little bit. They may be running into AGG V2 shortly. You see Jayuya moving up. Here we go. Joyita gonna try and send some shots in. Oh, big fights coming in right now up there in Pachinki. I believe Energy and Sinners may have just each lost a member. Spec gets a knock on one of these guys. Karan is the solo member left from this team now. All right, AGG V2, we've still seen those two looking at each other. Oh, Ventru and Seven Sky Official down here to the south. Oh, sad is definitely sad after getting hit by that vehicle. Sasuke pops in, lights up Ryder, nice nade. And Seven Sky Official. Oh, wait, Axial still standing right here. Doesn't get the knock. Oh, no, actually did end up getting it, but Seven Sky, look at that. They came in aggressively and just cleaned up house. All right, Durango, I do believe they got the squad wipe on Nebula, and they get out of that. No, actually, they didn't. Pixie Dust still standing. Props to Durango getting out of that as a full four-man squad. Over here, AGG V2 has one of their folks down. I'm not sure who got the knock. Right now, we got Extreme Ice taking shots there towards Control. And guys, something to keep in mind in this one, there is no Royals of War in round one, I just realized, which is kind of crazy to me. They're the top of the leaderboard. They should be in slot number 10. They are not in this one right now, which means they may incur a penalty that may affect them overall. But then again, the way that they've been playing could go either way, I suppose. We'll see if they are able to power through that, if they can get back into these later rounds. Spec is down here from NRG, is back, is exposed to old gangsters, and most likely will get thirstier. 61-525 is here as well, trying to give his teammates some support, but a lot of teams in this area. Oh, Khatri, good shots, but goes down right afterwards to Quatch of Durango. I do believe Durango just took a lot. Yeah, they took some heavy losses there on that attempted push. If I'm not mistaken, they just got squad wiped. Yes, they did. A little bit of delay on that kill feed, not gonna lie. All right, 61-25 pushing in here. Oh, missed the DBS shot there. The first shot was on point, but the second, not enough. Let's see. Vid is the last one from Energy. Was trying to help out, send in some nades from the distance, and just going to grab his vehicle and move along. Maybe try to find another place to fire on them from a better angle. Over here, you see Parse from AGGV2 is down. Rigged Esports staring in that direction. Must have had a nice angle. 77K. Joita got hit with a few good shots from 77K here. Or K77, excuse me. That's definitely my, poor reading comprehension coming into play. All right, Rigged actually is right here on top of Extreme Ice. Surprised we didn't see more action popping off between these two, considering they're in the exact same compound. Nessie sitting here right above this building that has all 4 Extreme Ice members in it. All 3. BIS coming in from the south there. PRG, AGG, V2, Yere, and Joyito were looking for a spot to hold on to in that shed, and one of those members gets lit up as they make their way over. Sinners and Chefs. Chefs are right over here. Or at least one member is. All right, Energy just got taken out by the zone. 10 teams left, 25 overall remaining right now. And I'm very, very surprised that Rigged and Extreme Ice are not in a full-out fight right now. Full-out CQC brawl. But these two teams are giving each other some space here. We got Team 6 over here to the southeast. They are outside of zone right now. After that next shift, 7 Sky, Doki still needs to move back to regroup the rest of the squad. Rigged, BIS, Rigged Esports, BIS, and Extreme Ice also all out of zone now too. Control, Chefs, and TRG all looking really good with the compounds that they chose earlier. Getting fired on by Jahil. Jahil? I definitely just butchered that name. Sorry, buddy. BIS got lit up trying to come in there. Looks like they were pretty obvious to these other two teams sitting nearby. K77 is down. Snessie and Jayuya looking at one another. Oh, Snessie was not ready for it. All right. So, Extreme Ice will end up getting that squad wipe out there. Very nice. And they are going to get out of there just with Jayuya left standing. And Jayuya goes down right afterwards to that blue zone. We got 6 teams left, 15 overall. Soka from Chefs is down. Chefs has Control sitting behind him. Control are going to have to move up out of this compound in order to get to that next safe zone. But they only have 2 members of Chefs ahead of them. All right, still no other teams in zone right now. 7 Sky and Real Gangster have been trading shots. We also have Team 6 nearby. Control has moved up a little more towards the north side of that safe zone. Find a little area to hold on to. Scout gets lit up by Doki and some of the other 7 Sky official members. Team 6 Hitting 7 Sky hard in the back. Sasuke is down. You can see they were trying to push that building that had TRG in it. Void's still standing here. Oh, Void's popped out at the right time. That nade could have been very dangerous. And does end up taking out that enemy. They're going to have to worry about the zone coming in right now, though. It's 6th stage, too. Voids ditches the res and moves up right now. Team 6 came up in the perfect spot. Doki here on the other edge. Going to try to get a nade. Blue is completely covering him. Throws a nade. That nade's going to hit him. The nade bounced off the car. And Doki is just going to let themselves go down to blue. This is your top 3, folks. It's Team 19, Chefs, Team 16, Team Control, and Team 18, Team 6. And Control finished off with a nice win to finish off the night yesterday. And you can see they are trying to build on that same momentum and get themselves into this top 8. Or I think they actually made it top 6. That top 5 conversation is what we're going to say. So we got a 3v3v2. And as I say that, Leo Murray gets taken down. Still standing, though. Could still potentially be res. Yayita going to get a smoke ready, I believe. Yes, gets that out there. And you see Team 6 does have a good view of these Control ladies here. We'll see if they can get this res off, get their 3rd picked up. Meanwhile, Chefs are just staying low. They don't have to do much at all. They can use that cover. But Chefs are going to have to start moving towards Team 6. Lady already getting smokes ready to move in that direction. Moving up right now, trying to find a safe area. Lady hops out at a good spot. This could be dangerous, though. They get down quick. Good move there by Control. Let's see if either one of those nades is going to hit. I'm surprised we didn't see more nades being thrown in this direction. Team 6 may have been more focused on Chefs as they approached. And you can see all 3 of these teams are just relying on this smoke right now. Chefs do have a little bit of cover with actual terrain in front of them. Nice nade from Leo Marie. Gets a double knock. Starboy's the last one standing from Chefs. Leo Marie moving up, and their side is definitely exposed to Chefs over here. And Chefs opted not to try to engage, not to send shots. Lady looking over at Starboys. And that is it. Control will get the squad wipe here. And BBQ and Ments were just... They were content to sit back and not third party. I'm surprised. If they had struck right when Control was moving through, they could have done some big damage, but those smokes were in the way. Smokes that they threw themselves. Here we go. Nades coming in. And absolutely good coverage from all the smokes here. Chefs are content to stay back, though. They're throwing nades back. They're not really looking to engage this right now in gunplay, but I think that's going to change soon. Leo Marie got hit hard, has to back off. Ments getting hit. And you can see Ments does get hit on the side here. BBQ, the last one standing. Gets a knock on one of them. And that is it. Team Control will grab a solid victory here in round 1. They're going to come in dropping 10 total on their way to that chicken dinner. Nice job, Team Control. Second place will be Chefs, putting up a total of 3. And third place will be Team 6 with 2 total. Show off our standings real fast. And not a whole lot of limbs here in this first round. It looked like the blue was doing a lot of damage here in this one. Which is the case sometimes. Also, not having 2 extra teams will make a difference on that as well. Here are your stars of the match, folks. Oh, we don't have any names here. I think it's because I got kicked from the lobby at the beginning. All right. Well, good job to our stars of the match. One of our other hosts may be able to tell you who got that. But either way, looking good there. Team Control coming out on top, building up on the lead that they've already established. Let's just have a look at what this was at the start of the day. Team Control was in 6th place. They just got themselves another 20 points. So that does end up getting them the number 2 overall spot. If Ventru didn't get, what's the difference there? What, like 9 points or something like that? Yeah, if Ventru didn't get 9 points, then Team Control will overtake them for that second place spot. But anything can happen here. We may have had one of these other lower teams do well as too. Extreme Ice wasn't looking too bad. Same with Sinner. But either way, we're going to have to wait a second and see the scores on coming back from this intermission. And we'll discuss it more before the start of the next match, guys. For now, we're going to be on standby, getting set up for that next one. And we'll see you here soon for the start of match 2 on Erangel. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Match 2 starting right now. Let's go ahead and get started, bringing you guys all the action on this one. No live scores at the start of this round, unfortunately, but we'll have some of those for you later on. For now, we do have a plane path coming in from the north, going straight down to the south side. And essentially straight down the middle for these teams. You know they're going to love seeing that. Really a choice of wherever these folks want to go. Let's see where we're going to have some early battles here, if any. All right, Cobraria's got two teams that just went straight down from the plane path to land to it. It's Nebula, no, excuse me, it's Sinners and NRG. Go. Soup is going to jump out here and try to get some cover. Does get the knock on Fate. Good shots there. Look at his HP, though. Not able to do much more than that. And will get quickly knocked and thirsted. Let's see. Gagan moving over here. Looking for an angle on that building, I believe. Let's see if they can find one. Does that backpack have a mohawk? Is that what I'm seeing on the back of that? Sorry, I just had to share that thought I was having, that inward thought. All right, Extreme Ice in a fight right now, and there's definitely a few fights taking place right now. AGG V2, Extreme Ice right next to one another. We also have BIS Esports and one other. And Jayuya, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of that skin. I mean, it looks nice, but that iron sight. There you go. Jayuya pops out and does get the knock. Had a little teammates. Had a few teammates around to help, and we do have third parties coming in over there. Sure. Sending shots at them. All right, let's try to find any of these other fights as they pop off. T6 and BIS. Hold on, that fight is definitely popping off right now. Ventru and Nebula as well. That's out there in Los Leones. And it looks like these two are right on top of one another. No, not quite. Let's go back to that chef's fight. That is where we got some close range fights happening, some CQC-ish. And it is Team 6 over here. We saw them going against Nebula, I believe. And I think, no, actually it was against BIS. They did get the squad wipe on BIS. Nebula down here. And that fight is advancing with them and Ventru. Do we have any Ventru members over there anymore? I mean, Nebula? No, Nebula gets squad wiped with that as well. I thought there was at least one more member left, but that's two hot fights early on. And I wanted to check the overall standings real quick, guys, just to see if we did end up getting our first place overall team. No, we didn't. Royals of War are not in this match either, folks. So that definitely opens the door up for these other teams to potentially take that top spot. I think with the amount they did end up putting up on the board, they've solidified at least an appearance in the finals. You hate to see a top team not coming out here, though, not participating. Scarface, good shot there. And Sinners knocking off one of those NRG members. Spec able to catch Karan over here and quickly get the thirst on them. Over here, Chefs in their fight. Looks like it's a three-way fight going on right now with Chefs, Rigged Esports, and Team 6. Yissus is down. And Jahil just got taken down by Soka's nade. And Drejun hit some good shots there on his legs. That is it. Team 6 will get the squad wipe here. Now, here's the question. Is Sicko from Rig Esports going to try to third party this? That is definitely the question I have right now. See the rest of Rigged Esports pushing into this area, but this is all out of zone, so this is literally just for the elim points here. They don't have to push this by any means. Oh, he sees him! Nice knock there. Sicko does get the knock on Yissus, and the rest of the team are pulling up in the area right about now. Sinners and NRG's fight is advancing. And I do believe Gagan may be the last one left standing from Sinners. Yissus gets thirsted. All right, we're going to come back to this situation, guys. Let's go check up here to the north real quick. I just wanted to see the status of this Sinner fight against NRG. And it looks like Sinner's going to get out of there with 1 member left. NRG with 3. We'll definitely keep an eye on that kill feed to see if that fight is going to end there or not. Control and OG's about to run into one another. All right, the rest of OG's taking shots. They get a knock on Leo Marie. Sure tries to pop out and get a knock there. Let's see if Yayita was literally using their vehicle to block the view of Prati to get the thirst on Leo Marie. Good teammate there. And you can see Kidu moving over, sees the angle on those 2 members there, and is going to decide to push that. Here we go. Kidu did take a little bit of damage there, although not too much. Yayita, Leo Marie trying to find some cover, moving together. Nade is not quite enough. You see Lady and Tefo moving around here, trying to get a better angle to support their 2 teammates that are down here, just a little bit pinned down. Sure, gonna move up. You see, is getting fired on immediately by Tefo. Leo Marie gets knocked out of the vehicle. Yayita will be able to fall back. Leo Marie does find cover behind this rock. All right, it looks like Control will lose that member there. Leo Marie will end up getting thirsted. All right. OG's just going to grab their vehicles and keep on moving. Durango right next to Ventru Inc. here. Both teams are in vehicles rotating next to one another. Will we see one group try to hop out that vehicle and start engaging the other? Huoc Trois getting hit hard in the back. Kind of got just spit on that. Oh, sorry. All right, we actually do still have a few teams coming in from the blue. 7 Sky, Rigged Esports, Team 6, and Apex Predators all moving in towards that zone here soon. Extreme Ice OGs across the way from one another. Lito looking for an angle. Down here is looking very interesting. Ventru, Durango, AGG, V2, all in close range. And I have a feeling we're due for something. Ventru pops out, does start taking those shots against AGG, V2. Immediately move away and use those foothills as cover. Yurei here, not far away from this other member. Yurei does pull out of there quickly. Good move. That could have been bad for them. Yurei going to be moving over here towards the Real Gangster. Needs to get in cover. And this actually may force a nice fight between Real Gangster and Ventru. No, Real Gangster actually going to grab their own vehicles too. Maybe looking to chase AGG V2. Or will they? Let's see. C-Red still looking in that direction. Grabs the vehicle and moves. Sad is going to come up over here. May try to push that. No, going to regroup it a little bit. Rigged Esports 7 Sky rotating in pretty much next to each other. 13 teams left, 42 overall, and the highlight of this one, guys, Royals of War for a second match in a row is not here in these semifinals. They did really well in day one. They were the #1 on the leaderboard. I don't know if they plan on showing up here at all tonight. If they do, then I think they're almost guaranteed the #1 spot. If they don't, then it's going to be an interesting scenario seeing these other teams chase that top spot. And I do think a team like Ventru could overtake them if we don't see Royals of War popping in. Control has also shown up here and been playing pretty well from the end of the matches yesterday. That #4 match overall to the #1 here today. Control has taken 2 in a row. Absolutely skyrocket on that leaderboard. Sad, nice shots there on Brooklyn from up above. Sad sees Quatch sitting there. Called them out for sure. See if that nade hits. Just a little short. Axial jumped out of the vehicle too fast and took themselves down. AGG V2 and Extreme Ice are in a battle. Looks like AGG may have just lost 1 or 2 members there. We got third parties coming in as well. Alright, so this is still a long-range fight going on here. Just making sure those teams weren't on top of one another. I think we are due for a nice little CQC fight here for sure. Oh, good shots there. Quatch goes down. It was Axial from the passenger seat that took them down. Ryder goes down next. Hawk and Josh trying to hold off these 3 members of Ventru as they push in. And Josh goes down. Good effort. Hawk pushing out and goes down. Ventru cleaning up there. Nice squad wipe for them. TRG and Control here right in front of one another. Both holding on to one end of this compound. All right, that zone has shifted over to the east side of the zone right now. It's going to be covering most of Azahar, if not all. And that is going to give teams some good places to hold on to. Cruz del Valle also in zone right now. At least a portion of it is. Extreme Ice, the first ones to move, and not surprised with Jayuya at the helm. We've seen Jayuya on that Extreme Slayers squad be part of some just great movement overall. I mean, they won 2 out of 3 of the Control tournaments that I covered. That was a hallmark move of Extreme Slayers to always be moving, especially as soon as they, well, once they saw zones shifting, they would always be one of the very first teams moving around and getting themselves in that desirable positioning. And Extreme Ice may, yeah, it looks like they did just lose Zeldris here. Ryder goes down. Good shots, Lolito. see the smokes being thrown over there towards Ryder. And the vehicle, he accidentally parked it on his buggy. Oh no. Axial goes down. Lolito with the strong challenge through the smoke. Alright, Jayuya sending that nade over towards Sad is... Nope, Sad was able to get out of that. Ventru, though, definitely hurting a little bit here after losing Axial and Ryder. And north side, it looks like Energy and OG's getting ready to run into one another. I do want to check that out. But as of right now, this fight is still happening here. Ventru has not backed off this just yet. Shao sitting here on one end. Sad on the other. And we are not seeing too much action just yet. Extreme Ice has a target in mind. You see they've already started to move over here towards AGG V2 to get ready to engage them. Zeldris got the knock on Joyita. Maybe it's Joyita. Yeah, there's no J sound in Spanish, is there? Forgive me for my poor pronunciation, dang it. Alright. 119 moving up. Has a great angle here. Sees them. And look at the difference in HP right now. 119 barely had anything left. Able to quickly finish off both of them there. North side, we got some stuff happening as well. We're gonna jump to that real fast. Yup, you see Energy has pushed OGs over there. Oh, Fate got lit up trying to push that. There's Spec on the side. It takes a lot of damage, but dealt a good amount to Kidu as well. Spec just able to get around that corner. Does go down. Here's Vito, or Vid. I think it's Vito. Taking a lot of damage right now. Doesn't have a shotgun in this situation. Oh! Nice shots there. Vito will get the squad wipe and be able to pick Energy back up to a 3-man. Very, very nice. Over here, Rigged Esports and Extreme Ice. Rigged is a full 4-man, but I don't know if they have all of their members here right now. Sicko gets knocked and thirsted right away. Nessie looking for an angle on these Extreme Ice members. And this is definitely going to be a hard one to get out of. He gets hit right in the back and goes down. K77 and Cyrus are both still standing, though. And they're getting hit in the back right now by somebody. It's the last member, AGG V2, Yere. All right, that next zone did just shift, and look at this. Energy tried to move up to the north behind Team 6, but you see T6 have already got themselves in position to defend this little area. Vito coming in needs to be careful. Fate jumps out. Nice shots there on that T6 member. Pushing up, sees the smoke here, and is going to push it with the pump shotty out. Nice shot there. Fate through the smoke up above. And NRG will take this nice spot on the north side. You see, they have one of the few places of elevation still left in the zone, and that is going to be very, very valuable. Oh, there's actually a little spot across the way here, too, that I was just kind of blind to. So one of these two spots definitely going to be good. So we got TRG and these other teams. Who did they just get a knock and thirst on? The way they're moving over here, we do still have Control and Ventru right here. This is all out of zone, though. They're going to have to move up. Apex Predators gets a knock on NRG. We just saw NRG win that fight. It looks like they are getting fired on by this team that's to their east. Yita got hit with some of that fire. Needs to heal up real quick. Oh, they're trying to throw nades into that hole in the roof. And Control gonna grab their vehicles and just move along and rotate out there towards the east. Fate just got knocked. And we also have the Real Gangster coming up behind Apex Predators. This could be a great attack position for them. It's 5th zone, though, right now. C-Red did end up getting a knock on Fofo. And Ventru loses one of their members. Here comes Real Gangster pushing in. And they took a lot of damage as they try to come up on this compound. C-Red is down. You see Scout OP trying to scramble to get this first aid kit off. And Chance is just going to pop out and finish him off, not give him that opportunity to heal. We got Control looking down there at Extreme Ice. And you can see NRG on the other side putting big damage on Extreme Ice, although they are still standing. Spec moving around behind them, maybe trying to get a better angle on them. But this could be a little bit dangerous, I'm not going to lie. Let's see, Spec does have position on this shed. Jayuya, look at Jayuya's HP, still standing. Spec not able to get the knock. What is going on right now? Oh, wait. Jayuya had the littlest of divots to hide behind. Wow. That was pretty good, pretty useful. Control moving up there right above them. NRG. There goes Lolito. They are down. Control up on that hill, sending big shots down there. Lady just got knocked by Fate, and Apex Predators may be moving up to try to contest that hill. Yes, that is exactly what we're about to see. Here comes Apex Predators, 3 members of them going against 2 members of Control, maybe 3 if they can get the res off on Lady. Yes, Yayita does get Lady picked up. Is going to be a huge point of contention. This hill right here, Extreme Ice. Good job to them to be able to hold on to their area. Chaos goes down. Yayita goes down. Lady gets the knock on. Deadly goes down. Teflo moving up, and Control will get that squad wipe. Teflo needs to be careful, though. Nice move there, and you can see Spec moving around, looking for a better angle on Extreme Ice. They're hitting him right in the back. Zeldris, last one here from Extreme Ice. Jayuya, meanwhile, crept up behind Control on this other side and gonna push. And goes down. Control, strong defense of this hill. Teflo still standing. Spec comes in there and does take down Lady. Nice shots from Tefo. Not Teflo, excuse me. And they are gonna go for that res. They've got 30 seconds left. Spec not gonna be able to get picked up. Extreme Ice, still 2 members. So it's a 2v2v2 if Control's able to get Yayita picked up, which they should be able to. Fate and Vito both creeping up, looking to take that little shed there. The one lone building still here in the zone. Yayita going to use that med kit there, get back up to full HP. And there comes the zone. Tefo going to grab that vehicle, move up. Does not have many heals right now. And is essentially going to sacrifice themselves. Nice shots there from Yayita. Gets the knock. Gets the thirst at least. Team Control will end up taking third place. 119 gets the knock on Fate, and it's going to be a 1v1 to decide this one. Vito as the nade in hand. Going to try to finish him off through that pretty far. Did not need to throw it that far. 119 pops up with that shotty. Has the S12 in hand, trying to finish this one. And beautiful nade there to finish it off. NRG gets the win here in round 2. And I do believe that was Energy Galaxy there. Let me just double check on that team name. I want to be correct on that one. That was indeed Energy Galaxy coming in. They're going to drop a total of 13 limbs on their way to that first place finish. Extreme Ice will take second place with 15 total on their side. And third place will be Team Control with a total of 6. Look at that. TRG up there in the top 5 only as a duo. And that definitely deserves a little bit of praise for them. That can be very difficult to try to take on full squads only as a 2-man crew. All right, here your stars of the match, folks. 119 from Extreme Ice will get that going all out award with 5 defeats. Vito from Energy Galaxy will get the best companion with 4 revives. And Vito from Energy Galaxy will get that final elimination for the win. Okay, that's 2 in the bag there, guys. We're right there at the halfway mark on this day 2. It is, once again, the last chance teams do have to make it into that top 8. And the highlight of this one, our number 1 overall team has not shown up to either of the first 2 matches. We'll see if they are going to show up to the later 2 and try to defend their number 1 spot. If not, I think we may see either Control or Ventru overtake them in points. But we'll have to see what it's looking like next round. For now, we're going to go ahead and get set up for the next one, match 3 on Sandhawk. And we'll see y'all here very soon with the start of that one. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for the start of round 3. Let's go ahead and get into this one, guys. As I mentioned, we are on Sandhawk here for round 3. Plane path coming in from east to west, coming in from the slightly southern side. We already got teams jumping out here. And as always, I got a close eye on boot camp as we're dropping in to see if we're going to have a hot drop over there. Old gangsters love to go in that, love to land there. And it looks like they may have challengers in Durango. Old gangsters, I see them almost always take this middle building. Are they going to get challenged on it is what I'm curious about. It looks like Durango are going to go for the warehouses over to the north side of boot camp. All right, so these two are here, and we may see a battle between them shortly. Energy and Nebula are down here to the southwest. Mai and one other member from Energy going at it. Mai shoots through that window, and it's Fate here who is panicking, has no backup. Mai doesn't have any either, though. And Mai looking for something here, looking for a free angle on Fate. Fate's being very swirly and does go down. Did end up getting some armor, but Mai was on the ground first, was ready to take that fight on. Does get that quick knock and thirst. The rest of Energy are down here in Sami area, and they're going to be down to a 3-man after that. Back over to boot camp, watching these teams go at it. And plenty of loot here for old gangsters. Durango going to be a little bit... They're going to have a little bit less loot to choose from being in that northern area. You see they gave up the warehouses pretty quickly. They're moving around yet now using these cliffs as cover. And we'll see where they do try to go to. They may try to push from another end of boot camp. Or maybe they just want to go and find positioning somewhere else. Either way, we'll keep a close eye on that one. These teams have respected each other's space here for the most part. One thing I did want to check, Royals of War still not in this one, guys. So they seem to be relying on their performance of from day one to get themselves through this. And you see old gangsters did just lose one of their members. Kidu tried to move over and cut those Durango members off, but did pay the price for it. Is going to get taken out. You see Durango going to move back off this, heading into the water for some cover. Sane from Nebula just took themselves out by mistake. Oh, and I just realized Ventru and Chefs are over here too. They had the similar colors. So I did not catch this right away, but Ventru moving across the river here in Painan, maybe looking to push Chefs over here on this side. Control against Team 6 in a fight right now. Oh, let's see. Starboy's here, has the DBS out, and is going against a full 4-man squad in Control. Gets the knock on Leo Marie and gets taken down right afterwards. Yeyita and I think Lady were both low after that. No, actually, it was just Yeyita. They should be able to get picked up, back up to full strength without any issues. Is Team 6 still in this one? Oh, that was actually Team 6 getting squad wiped out there. Okay. So, we are one team down now. 56 overall remaining. Mai from Nebula heading towards another team over here. Heading towards Apex Predators. We also have Extreme Ice moving in past Painan. I wonder if they're going to try to take position outside of it. All right, well, we're going to let the map stay up for now. We'll let you guys see where things are developing. This is where I'm looking right now with the Apex Predators and Nebula. Just outside of Camp Charlie down to the south there. You see the rest of Nebula is heading north towards Painan, though. Ventru against Chefs, and that's a nade for Ventru to start it out. Chefs only have one member left. Oh no, Soka trying to heal up, does get a first aid kit off, and Soka gonna come in and do some damage there. Had a little bit of help from Extreme Ice, I think. Yes, it's Extreme Ice who did choose the third party. This Jayuya leading the charge into Painan, and not at all what Ventrue wanted to happen here, getting hit in the back. It looked like it was going to be an easy fight for them. They're down to 3 members after losing Ryder early on in this fight. Alright, so this has come to a bit of a standstill right now. We're just waiting to see. Oh, NRG just lost one of their members. It looks like that number 4 for them, 615, was disconnected. Sinners and BIS Esports have met up outside or to the southeast here, kind of near Kampong area. All right, zone does shift over to the east side a little bit. Not really going to change too much here. Teams just need to tighten up a little bit. We're going to see them probably crossing these bridges to head in towards this eastern continent in Sandhawk. Extreme Ice getting ready to cross this bridge here. We may see them run into another team. They do have Nebula right ahead of them. Oh, man. Opium is down. Got hit hard there. And this is why it's important to move as a team. Just Pixie Dust and Opium there taking hits now. And you see Pixie's vehicle does get spun out. Can they get out of that? They're taking damage right now. Ventrue continuing their fight against Chefs. We're going to jump that in a minute. BBQ gets the knock, goes down afterwards. So Ventrue down to 1 member left standing after that situation. But they are going to be able to get fully healed up back to 3 men here in a moment. Control and the Real Gangsters setting up across the road from one another, across the way from one another. Let's see if 7 Sky Official are going to be able to get cleanly through this area. Yeah, it looks like those folks from Painan were not able to see them too well as they crossed. Here we go, Real Gangster moving in, and they are due for a fight with Control here in a moment. Nice shots from Yayita to begin the fight here. And see Red now gonna push in here, takes a lot of damage from Lady. Oh, and Lady's still standing up here doing damage, takes down both of those members that pushed. And very nice job, Team Control. Look at that. Able to rout TRG, who were trying to push them from behind. And they've got 8 elims now here in match 3. Control with 2 top 3 finishes, 1 win overall here tonight. And they really have been jumping in these standings. They may be a team that can come out and take that number 1 overall spot if they can continue this level of play. Insane with some great shots across the way. Catches Pixie Dust right as Pixie Dust and Mai were trying to back out of that little area. Left them exposed here for a moment. And Insane was able to take full advantage of it. see if BIS can find an angle over here. Actually, Insane does see Mai there. I was looking for the rest of the team, and it's just Insane here. The other two members are up here just outside of that compound that Sinner is holding on to. Seven Sky Official getting close to XI as well. Durango right next to Seven Sky Official. Oh, here we go. And Hawk gets hit hard to begin this fight. It's a 4v3 now. Sasuke gets hit 3v3. Seven Sky moving over here to the side. Or excuse me, Void's moving over here to the side. Staying low, looking for an angle. AGG V2 and Control are going at it. Watch is down. Voids. That is going to be it. Durango strikes hard, strikes fast from the back to rout that squad. Alright, Lady from Control is down. And you see it was Hoyita up here from behind that caught Lady out in the open. And they may end up losing that member. But you see the rest of Control scrambling, trying to find angles here on that attacking squad. And you see Hoyita and Parse moving up. Yo Marie gets knocked next. Control down to two members. Yita got hit hard, trying to find cover. And I believe we may have shots coming in from the right over there too. It looks like Energy Sinners maybe sending shots in this direction. That also could be at another team nearby. We see Rigged Esports in the distance there too, heading in this direction. Oh, Yita takes the pre-fired shots, get the knock on Hoyita there. Gets the double knock. Control still alive right now. Oh my goodness, Yayita with a quick turnaround. And that is it. Control will win that fight. What a defense there. And they will get out of this with 12 elims at least, even if they go down now. That was a pretty impressive defense of their compound. Rigged Esports moving up. See, they are looking above here from this angle. But the zone has moved across the way. Meaning most of these teams are going to start to move. And Yayita does get rezzed up. Nice job, Control, being able to survive that. That could have been much worse for them. See, Durango's got a nice hold right on the middle of zone right now, just a little bit to the south of that. And they do have extreme ice moving into the area. We may see these two teams start to trade shots very shortly. But as I say that, Lolito gets a knock on one of the Control members, Tefo. Let's see. All right, and Control will end up losing their vehicles there. I know we're going to see another fight here soon, though. That's Sinner and NRG next to each other. Sinner made a lot of noise coming in here. You see NRG already looking in this direction. Spec and Vito. Spec holding on to this little watchtower here, whatever you want to call it. Kotri from OGs gets a nade knock on somebody. That's them on Ventru. Here comes Control moving up now, and you can see Energy looking right at them. Yayita hops out and gonna start taking shots there at Sinners. Oh, Yayita goes down. They did end up taking down Karan. All right, over here, BIS and Rigged Esports. Oh, man, they just traded off. Who's still standing? It's Insane and Dafter left standing. Sicko's the last one from Rigged Esports. Moving uphill right now. Tefo gets knocked again from control. Spec must have had a great angle over on them. And you see they are deep in the blue. It's 4th stage right now. We'll see if Yayita is able to get that res off. Sook goes down to Spec. And Spec holding on to that angle. Looks like it's really, really paying off. They lost Vito. Karan is going to get thirsted over here. Yayita just trying to heal through that blue, and that's a smart strategy here. When our top 10 teams left right now with 23 remaining overall. Good shots from Quatch. Takes down Chance's reposition there, and then gets the quick thirst right afterwards. Extreme Ice already moving over themselves. And we also have Sinners with a solo out there outside of Corey. Yayita moving in for the edge of blue, just trying to heal through it. Has 7 first aid kits left, so should be able to power through that. What the heck was that I was just looking at? You guys see that? There's like a red dot over there in the distance. Yeah, right there. It's like one of those things that pops up when you throw a nade. All right, Rigged Esports just got taken out with a nice nade. Yayita from Team Control able to stay alive, just moving over here to this edge. Let's go and check out Apex Predators. They are right here on top of Old Gangsters. Kotri got hit by a bit of that nade damage. And you see Ventru is coming in from behind. Shao takes down Kotri deep. Not even, I was going to say, not even trying to heal. Over here, Extreme Ice goes in and takes out that last member of Control. They're going to take 8th place in this one, but still drop, what, 12 or 13 of limbs. Tip of the hat to Control, although they will not ride. They won't get another top 3 here, not in a row anyways. Still an impressive performance overall. 7 teams left right now. Spec from NRG gets a knock on one of the BIS members. And Spec is just lasering people right now. Long range. And love how Spec tends to play things as a solo. It looks like Old Gangsters did end up just taking out that Apex Predators squad. Yuya on Pratty of OGs. And OGs, looks like it was Extreme Ice looking in that direction. BIS moving over towards OGs right now. And it looks like this is going to be a close range fight between these two. Love to see these. Whoever wins this will get this high ground positioning. Dafter moving up towards Kotri. Does take down Sure. Good push there. Kotri, last one standing. And that is it for OGs. Juyuya and crew moving in that direction, ready to engage. 5 teams left, 12 overall. Oh, good shots there. Juyuya takes out Yumi. Here we go. Here comes the crew pushing up. Nice shots there. Dafter does get a knock on one of those Extreme Ice members. Insane. Get some good shots there on Zeldris. Does end up taking him down. Extreme Ice in a little bit of trouble right now. They've split themselves. And they're trying to take on fights on more than one front right now. I believe they were looking down there over at Durango. Sinners are still in the area too. Gagan was able to make it. They were deep in the blue all the way back to the Corey area. And you can see Extreme Ice trying to scramble to get their number 3 picked up. Lolito does get healed up, and BIS pushing up now. And what a push by BIS. They lose one of their members in the process, or they get knocked anyways. 119 is the last one standing here from Extreme Ice NA. And it's 4 teams left, guys. Durango definitely has the advantage now in terms of numbers. BIS trying to heal up, and I believe it's Gagan here throwing nades in their direction. Or maybe it's 119. Either way, Insane is going to move up and is about to get hit there by 119. Insane thought he had more coverage. Should have thrown that smoke nade first. Durango taking shots at 119 right now. You see how low their HP is. XI got healed and does get Jayuya picked up. This is going to help Extreme Ice's chance out quite a bit. Jayuya was on that Extreme Slayer squad I mentioned that had won the Control tournament 2 times overall. And definitely saw some great plays from this player in those tournaments. We'll see if that res is going to make a difference for them here. 2v2, or no, 1v2v3, 1v1v2v3. Because we got BIS and Sinners both as solos right now. Gagan has no HP whatsoever. Used all of... I was about to say, that solo might be able to do something. 119 was able to see that player creeping up through the grass, though. And I'm just really surprised that Durango, they didn't push this more confidently. They must think they're going against a full squad, but you see, they're just staying low. They have the numbers, though. Maybe they just don't want to drop the ball on this. But one well-tossed nade could be devastating to Durango. 119 staring in that direction of BIS. And Dafter able to just stay low right here. Does not have to do too much. The next zone is going to close all the way, guys. So this tree is going to kind of be the center point right around that. 119 pops up and does take down Dafter. So it's going to be a 2v3 to decide this one. Really surprised Durango was not doing more in this situation. Jayuya and Quatch trade off there. And let's see. That is it. Durango relying on their numbers at the end. More than one of their players making a move. And that is a good way to end it there, especially against a top quality team like Extreme Ice NA. Durango, nice job there. They're going to put up 8 elims total on their way to that chicken dinner here in round 3. Extreme Ice NA will take second place with 10 total. And third place will be BIS Esports with a total of 12. Showing our standings real quick. Again, shout out to Control, putting up 12 in their 8th place finish there. And with those other points that they've gotten earlier on from those placement points and the amount of limbs they dropped, they are definitely going to be looking good here in day 2. Really solidified themselves in their appearance going into those finals. It's not a guarantee yet, but it is a strong possibility right now, and definitely got to give them props for that. Here are your stars of the match, folks. Yayita from Control gets that going a ladder war with 8 defeats. Words are hard sometimes. Tefo from Control also, well, Tefo from Control will get that best companion with 3 revives, and Josh from Durango will get that final elimination for the win. Okay, 3 rounds finished up here, folks. We will absolutely have live score points here in a moment. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. We got standings right now, guys. Let's go ahead and have a look at this real quick. And I do believe this is as of the round that just finished here. I believe so. Either way, you can see that Royals of War did end up getting taken out of that top spot. They haven't competed here today in day 2, so it's expected, right? You see Team Control there in second place with those 2 chicken dinners, only 3 points behind Extreme Ice NA. Rounding it off towards the bottom, we do have Ventru Inc. in 5th place, BIS Esports in 6th, Sinner in 7th, and Real Gangster in 8th. Real Gangster tied right now with Team 6, and then we got a few teams in the 30s in striking distance, looking at Durango and Rigged Esports when I say that. So here you go, guys. This is a good idea of what we're looking at right now, of these teams that have a chance to still make it. Some of these teams on the lower end, on the other hand, may not have too much more of an opportunity. I'm looking at those bottom teams when I say that. The cutoff mark looks like it's going to be right around 40 points. So this is the last opportunity for any of these teams to come in, make that final push to get into that top 8. We'll see if any of these guys do wake up, any of those lower teams. And of course, we're going to keep an eye on these teams that have been killing it so far and see how they play it. For now, let's go ahead and get set up for this 4th and final round on Erangel, guys. And we'll see you very soon for the start of that one. Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We are just about to be started on round 4. Another quick look at our standings here. And Extreme Ice NA holding on to the top of the leaderboard after a solid past few rounds. And you see 3 points ahead of Team Control there. Royals of War not been a factor at all today. They did not join in for any of these rounds. Let's go ahead and double check. They're not in for round 4 either. So we may have some other leapfrogging going on. Energy Galaxy, Ventru, not too far away. We may see one or both of them get ahead of Royals of War in the standings. Not that it's going to matter too much. It is the top 8 that advance, but still interesting to see here. Our former top 1 not putting up any at all in day 2. Still most likely going to advance to the finals. All right, back over here, guys. Back over here. Let's get full focus on the game here on Erangel. We got our map, our plane path ahead of us. You see it is coming in from the west side over there, almost exactly from the west, going up to the northeast. And we may have some action down here to the south. Team 6 and Energy both looking down there at Primorsk. Gotta say a little Russian accent. Primorsk. Now, actually, they're going to back off. It looked like this member was going to go for it. Decides against it. They're going to go for Corey. Maybe look for a vehicle instead. But Chinky's got some action right now for sure. Real gangster coming in. Old gangsters to decide who is the most gangster. Seven Sky official over here on one end as well. Oh, Kidu gets hit hard by an S-12 trying to push that building with Jet. Beyond this, we do have a few folks that have landed in Georgia Pool. Again, Nebula out there. Extreme Ice holding on to Hospital against Sinners in the Georgie Crates area. And yeah, we're definitely going to keep it here for now, right in this Pachinki area. OG has backed off just a little bit to get themselves some more loot. Same with TRG. These other teams are just scrambling to get some better guns, better heals. And yeah, let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see where the first fight breaks out. And we got these teams just kind of posted up right now, looking for angles. You can see everybody just staying in their respective building from 7 Sky. And we're not seeing too much targeting on one another, but I already know it's about to happen. This powder keg is going to erupt very soon. And first zone is revealed, going to be all the way to the southwest. Look how much of that is touching the water. But it does mean that military base is going to be in play here. Teams could absolutely start moving that way, and it looks like that's what BIS has in mind. Looking at OGs on the other side and hold on to this southeast end of Pachinki. All right, so not too much action here just yet. I'm actually surprised. But down here, core area, we got Energy, Durango, and Team 6. It looks like Durango opted to go for a different drop this time. They were up there in South Georgia Pool with Nebula a majority of round 1. They're going to try their chances down here to the south. Let's see what's going on between those two. I think I may have exited Pachinki just as some shots started ringing out. But let's see. Oh, that is all of Energy. Galaxy pushing in here. Hawk goes down. Better angle of this. Shots there from 61 or 615. Let's see, Fate. Vito gonna be pushing to the side here. Quatch got some good damage on Fate. Oh, Fate with the pump shot. He takes him down though. Hawk, Josh, last two standing. Nades coming in. And Hawk is going to hop out. Oh, here comes Team 6 to third party. Fate goes down. And this was an unexpected third party for sure for NRG. Vito here in this building. We still have 615 and Spec pushing Josh and Hawk Claw over here. And that's a quick finish. NRG going to finish off the fight here so they can fully focus on Team 6, OGs, and 7 Sky. Exchanging fire over there in Pachinki. Looks like one of those members just went down from 7 Sky. Excuse me. right, that's 2 members of Energy down. Spec gonna toss out the nades for cover. Oh, nice nade. 615 hits Starboys hard. Only that 1 member, though. And there's a nade from Spec. Here's Control riding by. And this is going to happen. Lady and crew coming in to push this. Team 6 scrambling to get their reses off. Nice nade there. Spec gets a quick knock again on Starboys and does confirm that knock on, I think it's Orehun. Lady gets hit with a nicely tossed nade from Team 6. And Spec, I believe, just threw another nade to finish him off. No, excuse me. It was Lady. Wow. That was a tough break there for Team 6. Got caught right in the crossfire. And now we got Control and Energy looking at one another. Control definitely have the advantage in terms of numbers. Spec ready with this nade cooked. And was a little bit early and ended up hitting himself with it. Oh no. Yayita goes down with a follow-up nade though from 615. And is going to get finished off quickly. Lady and Leo Marie, last 2 standing in this fight. Oh no, excuse me. Teflo. I don't know why the name was just kind of dimmed out. Teflo is still up as well. Alright, Leo Marie goes down. Oh, another third party. What is that, like a 5th party in this situation? AGG V2 now. Oh, Lady still standing. I miscalled that earlier. Yita went down. Gets a quick knock and thirst, and it's a 1v1 between Control and Energy here. Does finish off that last member of Energy. Control win the fight, but now Lady has to deal with all of these members of AGG V2 coming in. Nades flying in here. And this is a tough situation to be in. Obviously, the numbers are against Lady here. Try to at least take 1 down with them. And that is it. Control will finish it off. Still getting 3 elims in this one. But yes, 12th place. It's not quite the finish they wanted to have here. All right, looking over here towards the west, we got Nebula and Apex Predators exchanging fire. Looks like Apex Predators may have already lost 2 members. Yes, Deadly and Chaos are done. We got Ventru, Rigged Esports in a fight right now as well. Lots of early fights going on here. And I should have popped over to Pachinki. I meant to catch that fight. Thirst gets hit with a nice molly there. Has to back off and start healing. Let's see if Nebula takes advantage of that. Oh, nade backs them off. Only did a little bit of damage though. Shots there. Opium takes down Thirst. And Foe is going to try to get this bike to get out of there. That's a tough vehicle to escape with. And is going to get finished off out there. Nebula gets the squad wipe on Apex Predators. Over here, 7 Skies still standing. And Doki just got knocked. They are in a low area. Definitely a tough spot to hold on to. Very susceptible to nades. And look at the nades coming in now. Venom took a lot of damage from that. Doki is down. They do have some cover from that storm drain there. And TRG here's all the fighting. They're going to look to third party this, I believe. We also have Extreme Ice in the area coming in from the outskirts of Pachinki there towards the west. And Void's last 2 standing, just getting healed up. They're getting ready to take this fight with their back against the wall, literally. Back against the dirt mound. Doki goes down, Prati through the smoke. That is it. OGs will take out 7 Sky here in Pachinki. They do still have two other teams looking at them, though. TRG lost C-Red and Hate, so... Oh, they actually are down to 1 now. Ooh. Extreme Ice, a full 4-man. Coming into third party this. Jayuya and Lolito taking position here in that building. Lolito already looking towards OGs. Hit a few shots on Prati. Looks like Jet may be able to get out of there. Sure, just took a lot of damage from Zeldris, but was able to survive that. And Old Gangster's getting ready to take the fight on. You see it's another squad pushing in. All right, so another contender for Pachinki has appeared. It looks like for the most part, TRG is just going to try to back off that and find safety elsewhere, find some cover. We got Ventru creeping in as well here from the south, looking for a third party themselves. The rest of these teams are giving themselves some good space. Sinners out there outside of Quarry may be getting close to Rig. We'll keep an eye on that situation. For now, let's see what Extreme Ice is looking at up on the hill there. They do see Ventru moving in. Oh, BIS just had one of their members go down, jumping out of a vehicle too quick. Looks like this next zone's about to close, and most likely it's not going to stay in the area, but we'll see. If it does move off this, we're going to have a few teams moving. Actually, Extreme Ice already grabbing their vehicles and making this move early on. See, they got Ventru right over here. Zeldris moving up on this hill. We may see some action here. I'm surprised Ventru did not try to take shots at this Ryder and Sad right here on the edge. They do see it's a full squad of Extreme Ice members. Oh, Sad goes down there. Ryder still standing, was able to avoid that vehicle somehow. And Ventru getting hit hard by Extreme Ice. Losing 2 of their members. Most likely Sad will not be able to get picked up. Oh, Axial gets a knock on Lolito. Let's see. Zeldris is down as well. Ventru sticking with this. And, oh, Shao put himself in a tough spot. 119 was able to see him perfectly. And that is it. Extreme Ice will win the fight out here on their way out of Pachinki. Let's go see if this solo over here is going to choose to strike, maybe. We're definitely going to have some fights developing in here towards the middle of zone soon. We're already down to 9 teams left, 28 overall. About to be 4th stage. I'm curious who they're firing at. Are they able to see Extreme Ice from here? Yep, that is OGs taking shots uphill towards them. Oh, Jat does pop out and gets the knock on Khatri. All right, well, let's have a look then what's developing towards zone. Oh, here we go. AGG V2 and Sinners. We're going to hop to it just as these two meet up. Villita got knocked. Parse still standing, but narrowly. Look how low their HP is right now. Great shots there from Yuri. Waits patiently and it pays off. Karan is down, but going to get picked up quickly there by their teammate. And here comes the rest of Center in the area. AGG V2. Oh, they came into this one only as a trio too, so that is going to be difficult. We'll see if Parse is going to be able to get over there to help out Yuri, if they're going to try to go for the res. Yes, they are. And I don't think this fight is done by any means. Here we go. Center moving up. Sees him. Karan's got the angle there on Parse. Gets the knock. Center moving up on this high ground, and they should be able to just pick these last two off easily with the high ground. But let's see. Maybe AGG V2 can get a knock on one of these and open up a window. Oh, Karan got hit with some good shots there. Still standing, though. Hoyito going to move back after healing up. They were the first one knocked in the situation. Going to try and fall back and get their teammate picked up. Getting hit hard in the back. It looks like they just broke the line of sight. Karan goes down. Good shots here from Yuri. Hoyito gets hit, though, and Yuri's the last one standing now from AGG V2. All right, and I expected a third party to pop out here, honestly, but it looks like most of these other teams in the area are occupied. Rigged Esports and Extreme Ice to the north look like they are just meeting up. That's probably what we're going to jump to next. Yeah, where did I say that? That fight starts popping off. Let's, yeah, I think Yuri realizes it's done here. All right, we're out of there. Good fight there. Center really bringing a good, well, using their numbers to have that advantage over AGG V2. 4v3 situation from the start. I do believe they had a knock early on, too. Over here, Extreme Ice just got taken out, and they may have had some help, or Rigged Esports may have had a little bit of help from Nebula. See, they're pulling up, but either way, Extreme Ice, one of our top dogs, taken out early on. We came in right at the end of that fight. Snessie scrambling to get his teammates picked up. Has not started just yet. Oh, the nades coming flying in now. This is only a one-story building, too. And Snessie loses the teammate there. Third parties have been brutal. Nebula will end up taking out Rigged Esports there right after they finished off Extreme Ice. So we got 5 teams left, 17 overall. And look at this, Center, right after winning their fight, they were not too far away from that situation. They're going to take shots from this hill. Both these teams are at a zone right now, though. They're going to have to start moving up. We got Chefs, OGs, BIS Esports, Center, and Nebula left in this one. Have a look at what Chefs are doing up here on the north side. And remember, this is all like flat ground here. I think there is one hilly area here where BIS is coming through. Yeah, a few foothills. BIS and Center testing each other's limits right now. Both of them looking for a spot to hold on to. Center definitely got a nice building here. Got some good natural cover as well. Nebula creeping up from behind. You see Chefs have moved up to take this compound here. Oh no, that's actually out of zone. Excuse me. They're going to have to move up even further. Center just watching Nebula as they're creeping up, waiting to spring the trap. And if Nebula does choose to just go forward from here... No, I think they're aware of Center. Yes, they are. You see they're staying low right now. And they should be able to find another good spot. They've got plenty of cover here with those vehicles. They can definitely park them in this situation. Get some good hard cover out of that. We'll see if that's what they choose to do. Maybe on another side of zone. Either way, 5 teams in this area. Not too many safe angles left if you do try to move right towards the middle of zone. Got 24 seconds before the zone does start forcing teams up, and that's when the fireworks are going to start happening. Let's see. Moving forward right now from Nebula, looking at the area, seeing if they can grab any of these, grab a spot over in this area here towards the northwest. Definitely did not want to approach directly from that spot, you can see. But Center's still going to take advantage if they get a knock on one of them. Karan throwing nades here. This could be a tough fight for Nebula. Starting this Chefs. They do have a position down on this hill. Might be able to see him from the side. Would not be surprised if we see a third party like that. BIS and OGs are fighting across the zone. Here we go. Chefs moving up right now. What's happening over here on north side? OGs were able to get a knock on Jader there. Sure. And Kotri looking in towards them. As I mentioned, folks, the fireworks have commenced. BIS could actually stay around where they are. They have position in zone, but they're going to push this now. Oh, Dafter goes down. Good shots from Sure up close. Sure takes down another member now. Gets hit with a well-tossed nade, though. Kotri, last one standing from BIS, gets hit with that vehicle. Oh, last one from OGs, excuse me. No, it was BIS. No, it was OGs. All right, so BIS still standing on the north side there. We got top 3 situation now with Team 19 Chefs, Team 15 BIS Esports, and Team 12 Center. Center are a full squad. They're going to be able to get picked up here after winning their fight against Nebula. They will be a full 4-man squad. BIS coming in with a full 4-man as well, I believe. Yes, so should be a good fight between those 2 squads. Chefs as a duo. Curious how they're going to play this. See, they're a bit separated right now, coming in on foot as well. So you got to think they're going to be playing a little more cautiously. Goes down. Ooh, I'm not able to turn my camera. Nice. Soka, the last one from Chefs, getting fired on, and that's it. We got a 4v4 to decide this one between Center and BIS Esports. Karan moving up, gets the knock there with the vehicle. Nade over here. Oh, Yumi, great shots. I think it was Dafter that got the knock, actually. Right, 3v3 situation. I love how these folks are using their cars. They're trying to stay mobile. They're making BIS defend from multiple angles. I think BIS does still have vehicles. They could make this move too, but they like where they are in zone right now. They can just hold on to that spot, and both sides are going to move up to try to get this res off. And nice nade from Scarface. Tosses that in and gets the thirst. Does a good amount of damage to Yumi, too. Sook gets knocked out of the vehicle. Great shots from Dafter here using that Scar. It is a 3v2 situation now. Yumi coming in, gets stopped in their tracks by that S12. And that is it. All right, BIS Esports finishing it off there. Very nice job to them. They're going to put up a total of, what's that, 7 elims on their way to this first place finish in our 4th and final round of the day. Sinner going to come in 2nd place with 11 total, and 3rd place will be Chefs with no elims at all, but getting themselves in that top 3 spot. That is a few placement points. Nice job to them. Let's show some of our other finishers as well. Oh, geez, we're putting up a good fight there. They won out in Pachinki, but it was a little too much for them to deal with as a duo coming in to those wide open areas. You got to be able to cover so many angles, and you really do see those full 4-man squads excel in those situations when they get good coverage. I mean, of course, it's going to help in most situations, but still, especially in those wide open areas, you get that many more angles to cover. All right, here are your stars of the match, folks. Sure from OGs, we'll get that Going All Out award with 4 defeats. Gagan from Sinner will get the best companion with 2 revives. And Jider from BIS Esports will get that final elimination for the win. Ooh, man. Absolutely crazy night of matches here tonight, guys. So much fun to bring you guys all the action. Oh, we got our scoreboard here to show off. Let's have a look at that real fast. All right, and here is your final for the Crab Group. And you see Extreme Ice NA will end up taking 1st place overall. Big GGs to them. Team Control finished up 2nd, 73 overall. Royals of War, who did not play any matches tonight, hold on to that number 3 spot overall. And yeah, that just shows how well they did in round 1. They really did some work there. 2 chicken dinners overall. I believe they had top 3 in the other round, and still got a good amount of limbs, even the 4th round that they got eliminated in. But yes, going down the list there, NRG Galaxy, BIS Esports, Sinner, Ventru Inc., and Team 6 are the ones that make it in. And it was a 1-point difference there between Team 6 and the Real Gangster. And you got to think, for the Real Gangster, that Pachinki drop may have been what hurt them there. If they'd gone out and played a little more conservatively, may have been able to make it in.